Hello, fellow traders. 'Tis I, the Rumpled One, coming to you on Friday, October the 16th, the year's 2020. Let's talk trading. It's time for the weekly wrap up. And for those of you who are here for the first time, welcome aboard. Make sure you click subscribe and click like. And please watch the video to the end and then share it across all the trading forums. And just so you know, these videos are for educational purposes only, and your results may differ from mine. And for those of you who are new and those of you for you who are returning, remember risk management in place. Never lose more than you're willing to lose on one particular trade. So let's take a look here at the week. So far, all but three pairs filled the gap. And the pound is 102 pips below the below the weekly open, 162 pips off the high and 58 pips off the low. It's been a really cool day trading the pound today, and we'll get into that in just a little bit. Actually, maybe we'll get into it right now because there's something I'm working on that I'll be sending out. I've modified the semaphore, 3-level ZZ semaphore indicator by a lot. In fact, we need to go long here, and we'll take that trade. And of course, the semaphore ball popped in. And see, one of the reasons I've got a problem here, this should be showing me something different, and I'm not sure why it's doing that. So I got to figure out the code, what's wrong with it. Because I don't see why it's doing that, but I'll figure it out. Anyway, what we're doing here is we're on the 1-minute chart, M1, and we're taking longs off of 3 balls on the bottom and shorts off of 3 balls off the top. And one of the things I should have noticed before I jumped in that trade was starting to get to some congestion here, as opposed to a breakout. So you see here, price went up, down, and I just didn't notice that. I just saw that, hey, it looks like we got a trigger. And now we just put in a 1 ball. And see, now that distance is working right. So like I said, I've got something I got to figure out in the code before I release it. Now, one of the things about this trade is I just put in a new 3 ball. We stack on the trades, and as you can see here, I'm just playing with the dime a pip. But we've been making some insane profits. In fact, Walmart didn't get the trade today, but I was trading with another trader, and we got some good trades in. Now, what was really interesting here on the pound, let me change the properties here and take off the auto scroll so I can show you what happened. This was really nutso. This one here, I had missed the long, and I was talking to the trader, and I had my head turned away from the screen. I looked back, and price was down here. So I hesitated slightly because it was like, what the heck's going on? And I jumped in at 80 because my computer is freezing up for some reason. And so I was having to trade off the phone. So I jumped in. I took a couple of trades, a couple of 10 pippers. I jumped in here, it went against me. So then I took a couple of more trades here. But I left this one on, and I wound up getting out with like 0.3 pips. And then you see here it dropped again, and then I jumped in and made some pips. And then here, same thing happened. I believe I went long here. It dropped. And so then I had to take some more trades in there. And then it was like, it was just insanity. As you can see, this price action here. And I had already bagged like 70 some pips for the day. And looks like I just missed that entry right there. You can see that should have been the entry off of the 3 ball. But it looks like price is moving back up. So once again, should have taken that trade right there. and I probably would have been averaged out with the profit. But for now, that's okay. I'm not too concerned about it. The way price is moving, it might wind up here. In fact, one of the things we want to learn to do is take the 3 ball at least to a 2 ball, if not another 3 ball, because you can see here some profit. But just to let you know, there was a 3 ball here at the time, and I went short, and then it went against me, and I had to add on. I added on about right here. I missed this add on because I was coding, but you see where it came back down to. Came back to my back and beyond my original entry. That's just the kind of day it's been. It's just been some really fast paced, crazy trading, which is the way I like it, where I can jump in, jump out, take 5 or 10 pips over and over and over again. So that's what I'm working on. But let's get back here to the weekly wrap up. We're inside the opening range here for the month, the first day of the month. We're back inside that area. You can see here yesterday for the week busted out of that, so there was a nice trade there. 328 pips below the yearly open, 5 pips above the monthly high. A long next bar. That's another thing. I also added some alerts to the 3Z, a little bit better alert feature. Here on the inside bar of yesterday, you see it broke through, it came back across. And you see there's some more other inside bar action. The day, only 3 pairs over 100. Pound right here at 97 is probably going to stay that way unless something really crazy happens. And the other thing is we had news today, and it looked like there must have been, instead of the news coming out at the normal 8:30 New York time, I believe it must have been released at 8:15, because that was one of the things that just the market just went crazy, unless somebody was front running it. Okay, as far as the buy zone goes, you see we had the pivot here, so these shorts were to be ignored at this time. You take the buy trigger here, opportunity for profit, and even if you stayed in the trade, your stop loss wasn't threatened because it should either be here or here. And you can see it did take out the pivot, so that was a nice trade there. Then when the shorts came back on, you can see you had opportunities to go short and take some trades. And one thing I was noticing when I was trading today, I saw this from yesterday, that price had gotten down here. So every time it got down here again, it was like that was just jump in, trade out of that wick zone. It should be profitable. But once again, these videos are for educational purposes only, and your results may differ from mine. You can see here red rats feasted and then turned around, and green rats took some cheese and they feasted. So you can see here it dipped down, green rats feasted, red rats then pushed it back in here, then green rats got in again. So actually the red rats got one trade, the green rats had 1, 2, 3 trades out of there, and then the red rats got another one right here. And that was and this 1 15-minute bar put in the entire range for the day, 96 pips, 97 if you round up. Once again, the pivots, the daily pivot got taken out. You can see here we took out that weekly pivot, and once again we took out the daily. So we still have 3 missed pivots in for the month of September. We've got this one here, 127.46, then the 31.86 right here. So need to start taking out some pivots. Wick zone, playing through that lower wick zone. Once again, nice trades there. And on the range chart, once again, 97 for the day, high minus close, 41, close minus low, 56, high minus open, 60, and open minus low, 37. So buy zone, lots of range to make your trades away from the open. And rats, you can see here, once again, money taking your trades away from the high and the low, back towards the open. Because there was a trader that asked me, which way do I trade? I said, it really depends on what's going on in the moment. And so you can see here, had I averaged in here and then just averaged in back here, there was time to take some pips here. And you can see right there, we're going from 3-ball to 2-ball. And once again, there's something wrong here in the code. I got to figure out why and get that distance number right. And I do believe I'm up, so I'll just close that trade out. Or maybe not. Maybe I took a tiny loss, but doesn't matter. Probably should have let that 2-ball close, or maybe tried to wait for another 3-ball. Okay, where else are we? Okay, on the price action simple screen. Once again, red at the line, you go short, green at the line, you go long. Pips to be had, take them quick before the market takes them back. Some nice trades here off of the off of the sweet spots. And you can use it in combination with the 3-level ZZ, and you want to trade here. And the semaphore range is the distance between the most recent 2 semaphores. Let's see. Oh, you guys wanted us, Walmall and I, to talk about more of the statistics and more of the money management. So we'll probably get into that next week. We've got plenty of time, it looks like, to do that before the year is out for sure. And we'll probably be discussing, or I'll be discussing some more on this indicator here. But even if you don't have this latest version because I haven't posted it, but if you turn the training wheels to true, you can turn off all of these down to here, I believe, and you'll be able to it'll show some interesting plots, because if you turn them on and they're all true, I don't know if you guys have tried this or not, but you can see there's a whole bunch of stuff that you get this indicator. You have fib lines, you've got the trend lines from the semaphore to semaphore, so you can see here range was expanding. The fibs between the 3-ball and the 3-ball, the fibs I think between the last balls at place. You've got the support resistance lines here going through the balls. There's just a whole bunch. You've got trade trigger lines in here. I might have to do just a couple of videos on this indicator. In fact, there's some things I don't even remember because it's been so long since I played with some of these features. In fact, let me know. I'd like to know, guys, in the comments, if you're using this indicator, please let me know. But anyway, that's the fastest 15 minutes in trading's just about over. I hope everybody, all the traders out there, hope you all had a profitable week. I hope you have a fun and safe weekend. And when you come back to sit down at your trading platform, just remember, it's not what you trade, it's how you trade it. So, drain the banks. This is TheRumpledOne, over and out.